For the first time in more than half a century, astronauts will blast off to the moon. The launch team is a go to begin fueling Artemis II with liftoff scheduled for 3:24 this afternoon, our time.
Yeah, so this is a 32-story rocket that will carry 4 astronauts into the final frontier where they will orbit around Earth before their Orion capsule transports them to the moon and back. And Sean Chitness live at the Museum of Flight in Seattle. And Sean, there's going to be a watch party there for this historic launch today. Sean, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, they have a great plan here today. It's going to be a fun place to watch the launch. Of course, it's always a great day to be at the Museum of Flight, but especially today. We want to say good morning to Ted Hutter with the Museum of Flight. So Ted, tell us a little bit about what you've got planned to bring the community in and get to watch this historic event together.
Okay, Sean, what we've got here is one of 3 viewing areas. So we have our main theater seats 275.
Ted, hang on one second. I think we got your mic working. Keep going. Sorry. Yeah.
So we've got our main theater, the big screen there. That's where we're going to have part of the presentations today, and then also this gallery and the one that you see in beyond us. Those will be filled with seats, more screens.
Sorry, Ted. I think we're having issues here. Can you guys hear this mic okay? Yeah, so I'm going to try just chatting over with this one particular mic. So you're trying to do a great job of telling us what's going on here. There's multiple places that people can watch the launch, including one right here. And you've also got some great guests who are going to be here as well, right?
Yes, we're going to have people from local Seattle space flight industries, so that includes Boeing, Blue Origin, L3, Rocketdyne, which made the engines. People like that, some of the astronautical clubs, and they'll be out in public areas so everyone will have a chance to talk to their representatives, and then others will be speaking, part of the bigger program in the theater. But there'll be plenty of people to talk to here if you just want to find out more about space.
And 1,200 people have already registered to be here, so that's essentially capacity, right? But you could potentially get folks who are coming in and around just being here as part of the museum. I want to ask you a little bit, though, about the significance of today. You were explaining about that as someone who knows about this. This is Artemis II. It's a gradual process. We're going from unmanned to a mission with a crew. Talk about that.
Right. This is what makes the difference. It's the first time in over 50 years that people have flown around the moon. So it's a big step from the Apollo program. And also in these incremental steps of going back to the moon, it's also a huge change. Because as you mentioned, the first Artemis mission did not have people on board. It flew about the same flight. But now you've got, you've got life support systems, you've got interactions with the spacecraft and real people. So you got to find out that these things all work. And it's a very hostile environment up there. So it has to work.
Yeah, hopefully they don't have the technical difficulties that we're having this morning. But let's talk about a cool aspect of this program. They've got a neat little way for folks to be a part of it, including yourself, right? It's called Ray. It's a stuffed animal. And tell us how you get to be a part of what's going up into space.
Okay, well, maybe somebody else that's watching has already done this, but you could go to the NASA website and put your name on this form there, and then that's digitized. So your name and sort of a boarding pass to go to the moon is put on this this card that's going inside of Rise, the little mascot that's going to the moon.
You're one of 5.6 million names.
Oh boy, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm going.
Yes.
So I'm going to be on this mission too. That's cool.
That's awesome. Well, Ted, thanks so much for being with us this morning. It's going to be a fun day. They're going to get started here around 1:30. And like we said, they've got plenty of people who already want to be here. But if you plan to come to the museum and buy a ticket, you might also be able to enjoy this as well. And we'll have more from the museum coming up in our next hour. Guys, back to you.